All right, today's 7.1B, so day 2, part B. We filled these in on yesterday's notes, so just go ahead and cross those out. We need to do that. That was fun. And these are written too little, so cross that example out. Because really, all you need to do, we're only going to practice 2 of them today. Because I'm going to bebop ahead here quick. You just stay there, but on your worksheet today, here's on the back side. Do I need to rearrange anything here on the worksheet where it's x equals 6, y equals -3?
No.
No. Do I need to rearrange for number 11? Y equals? No. 12?
No.
Nope. Those, no rearranging. They're just like the ones we did yesterday. However, you look at 13, and you get y, or -3x plus y equals 6, and so on. Do I need to rearrange both of those?
Yeah.
How about 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about 15?
No.
No. So there's 2 of them for sure that you have to rearrange before you can graph. And that's the only thing we're adding to today's assignment that was different than yesterday's. So let's practice right here. I'm going to slide this over so I can write it bigger so you all can see it. Okay, so I'm going to take this first one. I'm just going to rewrite it over here. 3x minus 4y equals 4. All right, and then I'm just going to take this one and rewrite it over here. X plus 2y equals 8. There, now they're nice and big so we can see them. Now we need to rearrange it. So we get y equals mx plus b. What's the first thing I want to do? Let's do the blue one first here. What do I want to do first here? Minus what?
3x.
Good. Minus 3x to both sides. So now what do I have left on this side?
-4y.
-4y. Good. Don't forget that negative sign. Equals. Can I put these 2 together?
No.
No, they're not what?
Term.
They're not like terms. So which one do I put first? The 4 or the minus 3x?
-3x.
The -3x, and then what?
Plus 4.
Then the 4 behind it. Am I done?
No.
Nope. One more step because I got to get y all by itself and it has to be positive. What do I need to do?
Divide by -4.
Divide everything, all terms, by the -4. So -4 divided by -4 is?
1.
Positive 1y. So y equals, what's a -3 over a -4?
Positive 3 over 4.
Positive 3/4 x, because that's our x variable. And then a positive 4 divided by a -4 is a? -1. So that's, now we can graph that. So let's go put that one on the graph. Now help me out from the origin. Where do I start from the origin? Down? Down to the -1, correct. Because our y-intercept, right here, the -1 we need to start on. Now my slope is 3 over 4. Run 4, rise 3. Now it's a positive slope, so make sure that I'm going to give you a couple seconds. Put yours on there and make sure your line is a positive direction when it's going on there now. You don't put a -1.
Negatives like this, right?
Yep, because when we assume this is 0, anything on this side is the negative numbers, this side is the positive numbers. So it's going to have to be pointing in that negative direction. Or excuse me, this one is a positive, so it's going to be pointing in this direction. All right, so where do I go from the -1? Let's do the run first. The run is 4. Do I go left or right 4? Right 4 because it's a positive 4. Then what? Up 3 because it's also positive. Then let's go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Get your straight edge. All right. Got that on there. So then we need to see where my other one goes on there so we can find the intersection. So over here, when I rearrange this one, What do I need to do first?
Minus 1x to both
Good.
sides.
Put your assumed 1 there. Minus 1x to both sides. So now I have 2y equals negative 1x plus 8. Good. Now divide all terms by 2. Y equals, yep, a negative 1/2 x. And then what does this turn into? Plus 4. Okay, let's graph that one now. Where do I start from the origin? Up, down, left, or right?
Up 4.
Up to the 4. Excellent. Is this a positive or a negative direction do I need to be going?
Negative.
Okay, so make sure our line ends up in a negative direction. So from here, the run, 2, left or right? Right 2, down 1. Right 2, aha, down 1, I'm going to circle that. Right 2, down 1. Get your straight edge out. Now, if I did things right, the solution to that system is what?
4, 2.
Right here, which is 4, 2. Let's see if we're as brilliant as we think we are. But I want you to check in your original, right here, in the original equations. Because if you rearrange them wrong, you're just going to be checking them in the wrong equation. See what I'm saying? Plus, you don't want to work with decimals if you don't, or fractions if you don't have to. I'm assuming. I know you all love them and all, but. All right, so let's go to the original now and check using 4 and 2. We think we're right. Here's my x, here's my y. So 3 times what? What's my x?
4.
4. Minus 4 times what's my y?
2.
2. Does that equal 4? What's 3 times 4?
12.
That is 12. Negative 4 times 2? Minus 8. And what does that equal?
4.
So 4 equals 4. We're half brilliant so far. Agree? So now let's go over here and check. What's x?
4.
So 4 plus 2 times my y is 2. Does that equal 8?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have 4, and 2 times 2 is?
4.
So 4 plus 4 is 16, right? I just seen if you're listening. 4 plus 4 is 8. I know, it's kind of hard. It's a bargain here. Gotta stay awake. Question?
Would it ever go through like halfway through the box?
Oh, in some situations you'll be getting into that, but not this year. Yeah, really. All right, so questions on the first one that we just did. All right, we have one more practice. Go ahead, rearrange the next one now. Rearrange both equations, please. You want to do this one now. I'm going to rewrite them over here big. 5x plus 2y equals 4. And 9x plus 2y equals 12. So did you get to the first one?
Y equals negative 5 and 2x plus 8.
Like that?
Yeah.
Any disagreements?
I got
Debates?
I got plus 2. Yeah.
Where instead of plus 8, you're getting what?
Plus 2.
Let's vote. Who wants plus 2? All right, let's see. First thing we need to do is minus 5x. So we have 2y equals a negative 5x plus 4. Divide everything by 2. So that gives me my 1y or y. Negative 5 over 2x. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Oh, I think I saw multiplication. That's what happened at that time. Yep. All right, good. So we have that one to graph now. Who's got this one rearranged? What'd you get?
Y equals negative 9 over 2 plus 6.
Like that? Debates? Y equals a negative 9 over 2 plus 6.
There should be an x after. Oh, yeah.
Yep, we got to have our x in here so we know that this is our slope then. Now do we agree? Because we had to minus 9x. So we had 2y equals a minus 9x plus 12. Divide everything by what?
2.
Yep, by the 2. So y equals a negative 9x plus 6. Perfect. So now we have these two to graph. Graph the first one for me, will you? Put this one on here. And then you can hand it whoever you want to put the second one on. You can pick this up with you if you want to. Is that what you want to do? Okay, so you're here, so you want to go, you went right 5 and down 2? Is your run 5? Is your run 5? Which one's your run, the top or the bottom? So you want to run a positive 2. So from here, where would you run a positive 2? Right? And then it's a negative 5. There you go. Now you got it. Okay, now do the opposite to the other one. Yep. Okay, now use the handy dandy little tool over here, and you can use the straight edge. That's it. Yep. Yep, it's ready to go. Well done. Hand off. Somebody else gets to be in the spotlight. Who's up next? Who are you going to pick on? Oh, grab the pen. How's that work? Circle that one. That's all you need. Grab the handy dandy tool. Good. Both slopes are negative that we see over here. We have a negative slope here and a negative slope here. Both my lines are negative. That's a good sign. And how many of you out there, does yours match this? Okay, so you're saying the solution is what and what?
2 negative 3.
2 negative 3? Well, let's see. That's my x and my y. Go to the originals now, not your rearranged. So 5 times 2 plus 2 times negative 3. Does that equal 4? Yes or no? Because this turns into what? 5 times 2 is? Hello? What is it? Hey, you guys sleeping on me? 2 times 3?
6.
Negative 3. Good. 2 times a negative 3 is a negative 6, so we get 4 is equal to 4. How about over here? 9 times what?
2.
2 plus 2 times?
Negative 3.
Does that equal 12?
Yes. Yeah.
Because we have 18 what?
Minus 6.
Minus 6. And that is 12 equals 12. We're done. So you have 6 problems like that on the back of your worksheet today.